Okay, I think we are good to go here. Let me just get some people here and whatnot. Okay. Well, thank you to Sid's Trains, by the way. He helped me troubleshoot. This is my first live stream here. Never done YouTube live before, so this should be interesting. Waiting for a few other guys to hop on in here. And we will get started. Apologies if I'm a little quiet to start. I'm just trying to help everybody get into the chat here. And this is being recorded for my channel. Hey guys, how's it going? Good to see ya. We got a special unboxing here today. I'm very, very excited. You guys are going to be interested. If you're Long Island guys, which I know your channel is, these are something that doesn't get shown on YouTube at all. These are almost non-existent, not even on the OGR forum. These are very, very rare cars that I have here. Spoiler, there are cars in this box, but as you can see from the box here, they're Weaver. I'm very excited to show these off today. These are really cool. And yeah, we'll get right on into it. Yeah, it is a little historic. Yeah, it is. It's my first stream, so hopefully first of many. I'll definitely do a bunch of stuff. I got a lot of stuff planned for this year, so it should be a lot of fun. But anyway, as we get more people in here, just a little. This came from a certain YouTuber here on the channel. This came from. If you guys know who he is, he's DJ's O-Gauge Trains on YouTube. Great guy. I've dealt with him before. I bought custom weathered tanker cars from him in the past. He's a big Long Island Railroad guy on YouTube. He's got a very amazing collection, not just Long Island stuff. He's got a lot of third rail brass stuff. A lot of cool line of legacy pieces that you don't see that often. His collection's very large. He's looking to finally build a layout, hopefully this year, which would be exciting. So that's where these came from. They're from his personal collection that I put on layaway and wanted to get a hold of for a long time. These are very rare, as I said before. These are give or take. These were only made one time. These are uncatalogued and were only produced once. They have not been seen since. And obviously, Weaver went out of business a couple years ago. Lionel owns the tooling. So who knows, maybe in the future these cars will get re-released. But yeah, so let's get on into it. So as you can see, it's in their original factory box. So you got the Weaver logo stamped on the box there, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do here is pull the cars out individually. These were delayed, but with COVID and everything, USPS is a little bit of a pain in everyone's derriere. So that's besides the point. But I'm not going to show you guys the actual car yet, but I'm going to give you a rough idea of how long these cars are. Okay, these cars here are these minimum curve for these is 054. So these don't run on my layout, but they will run on my club's layout. But I digress. I got these regardless because these are beautiful, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy these. These are fully scale cars. I mean, not saying that the other cars you have seen on my channel and on my Instagram, the other cars I have in my collection are scale as well. But these are proper O scale. All right, so let's dive into it. Here's the first car I got 3 cars. He kept 4 out of the 3 of this set. I mean, he kept 1 out of the 4 car set you see here. I have 3, so I think they're all the same pretty much. But I'm gonna unbox all 3 of them for you guys to make things a little interesting. So here we go. Here we are, folks. These are Pullman Bradley Long Island Railroad passenger cars from Weaver Models. And these are absolutely stunning. I would consider these a holy grail. If you're a Long Island Railroad modeler, these are one of the rarest cars in O scale to buy. These are beyond hard to find, as I said before. So you got the nice, crisp Long Island on the top of the car. It barely the car barely fits on the screen. It's pretty funny. You got the Dashing Dan. Trying to get that on focus. There's the Dashing Dan logo. And then you can see the wonderful see-through safety walkways. The doors do open. You got the nice, I don't know what this is on the top here. I want to say this might be an AC vent or something like that. But I doubt it was AC back in the day. But it's something for the car, for keeping the cars warm or cold, I'm assuming. You have the diaphragms here on the side. Then you look on this side here, you can see the little safety gate. And it's got loads of separate details on here. It's got the, you can see some of the rivets. And the paint job on this is phenomenal. So that's car number 1. All these cars are numbered differently. So this car here is numbered 7550. All right, on to the next car. They absolutely did. Now, the funny thing, well, not funny thing, the interesting thing about these Pullman Bradleys is, let me get this other car out of the box here. That's unfortunate. All right, a minor scuff, but that's all right. There's a minor scuff here on one of the cars, but that's all right. Not a big deal. I'm not like that. I knew from the get-go when getting these cars from DJ, I knew right away that the quality of these cars were going to be pretty much mint condition. And they, for the most part, are. There's not one speck of dust on these cars. There's not really anything drastic. And these are LED lit cars. He did convert these to LED, as far as I know. And these run beautifully at night with the LED lights. They look really nice. I haven't ran these cars yet because, again, my the minimum curve. Yeah, I'm not picking at these cars at all. They're too nice, and they're really beautiful to have. I'm probably going to put them on display, honestly. I've been debating with my display case. I might be reorganizing my display case today to make room to put these on the shelf, an entire train, because I have the RS1 that's on my Instagram. I have the Long Island Railroad B60 baggage car that goes with these cars very nicely. I'm debating to put the whole train on display because I think my display case is long enough to do that. And then I'm looking to just reorganize all the locomotives and stuff and make it a little nicer. Because, my display case, I kind of just did a mix of everything. I wasn't really trying to go for anything in particular. But that being said, let's take a look at some more of the details here. You can see the some of the chests, some of the little bins and stuff like that. The car doesn't have too much underframe, but that's all right. For the most part, it's a very basic undercarriage, but in real life, it was a basic undercarriage, so nothing to freak out about. You have the air compressors here, which is really nice. The trucks are die-cast metal. As you can see, the trucks are highly detailed. Very nice to look at there. They come with basic O-gauge couplers, but you can convert these to KD if you want to. I'm debating it because the car just would look so much nicer. But the funny thing about these cars is this is originally a New Haven prototype. So for the most part, these cars are based off of that. But Long Island did have these as Pullman Braglies. As far as I know, they were in this paint scheme you see here, but they were later repainted. They had a very short lifespan in these World's Fair paint scheme because these cars came at the tail end of the World's Fair, as far as I know. And you got to see these very briefly. If you go online and you look up some pictures, there are like one or two photographs of these cars in this paint scheme. Because the way Weaver works, they only make realistic models. They do not. If the paint scheme didn't exist on the prototype they're doing, they would not have made the model. So these cars did exist at one time. All right, so here's the final car. The packaging on Weaver is awesome, by the way. So this is from their yes, they did. That's right. They did. Pullman Braglies were more popular in S scale than they were O scale. Not a lot of manufacturers made this prototype. But this is from their gold edition line. So this is from their golden line, meaning that this is the highest quality line of product that they make. So this is top of the line, fully scale models here. These are fully scale passenger cars. Some of the other cars I have in my collection are fully scale as well, but these are true O scale. Again, minimum 054. My curves are 048. But it's funny, if you look on the box here, look on the you could see it says minimum curve is 042. That is very false. They do not fit on 042 at all. here's the final car. Once again, just really special to own these cars. I tell you guys, I've been searching for these for at least 3 years. And the only ones on YouTube were DJs. So these cars are very sought after. You don't see them a whole lot. I intend to fully run these a lot, especially at my club during open houses. These are going to look absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited for these cars. I really am. But yeah, so let me pan the camera over to you guys to show you how long these cars are. The whole train barely can fit on my layout. But they're certainly exciting. Well, yeah, you know, these cars, if I put them on the layout, which I'm going to try to do right now, I will show you guys real quick what these look like on my layout because they barely fit on my track. I'm going to only put 2 of them on because they just don't fit. I'll put a bonus for you guys. I will put the B60 baggage car with these cars. And then I will put the RS1 in the World's Fair scheme on here for you guys as well to give you a good idea of how nice this train looks. So let me bring the camera over. I can try, but I'll be honest with you, the overhang is horrendous. But here they are on the layout. And they look absolutely awesome. Now, the only complaint I have, and it's not really a complaint necessarily. There's 3 manufacturers on this track right now. So we got up front is the RS1 is from MTH. Then obviously the cars are Weaver, and then the last car, the Lionel baggage car, is from Lionel. All 3 of the grays on these are different. Very slightly different. Some's a little lighter, some's a little more gray than the other. But if you look in the sunlight here, it's perfect sunlight today. You can see the orange and the gray on the MTH engine varies differently on the Pullman Braglies here. And then you go to the Lionel baggage car, it's also a different shade of gray. So I'm not sure about that. As far as I know, gotta move the camera here. Sorry, got a big mountain of boxes here after opening them up. As far as I know, the tooling you see here, I believe either Lionel or Atlas has the tooling for these Pullman Braggley cars. So it's a mixed bag. I'm not too sure of who has what, but they're great nonetheless. I can try, but my layout's not really functional right now. I don't have a proper transformer to run on this layout. So stay tuned. There will be a video of these cars running on my club's layout. There will be a full running session. And all 3 of them together just make a really impressive looking train, plus the baggage car. The cars are fantastic. Stay tuned. I will have full photographs of these cars on my Instagram page a little later today. And yeah, so that's going to do it for this little stream. This was a test stream to get my bearings in check for making future live streams possible. And I definitely want to do this more as time goes on. I'm actually impressed with the turnout here. So I thank you guys for coming and checking it out today. And I'll see you guys next time. So take care, stay safe, and be well.